number 17 from our practice problems. And it's a lot like the one we had in our notes in that it looks like a track. Okay? So what are our two shapes for the ones that look like it's the center of a track?
Circle and a rectangle.
We have a whole circle because we have a half a circle on this side and a half a circle on this side, which makes a whole circle. And then we have the rectangle. So what do you want to find the area first? The rectangle. All right, so our area formula for a rectangle is length times width. Very good. And now we know 21 is going to be the length because it goes the whole way. But we talked about this one a bit on Tuesday. Right here to right here is 7, which means from here to here is also what? 7. Which means from here to here is also 7. So what is going to be the width of the rectangle? 14. Very good. So we had to find that whole diameter to be able to find our length and our width. So our length was 21 times our width is 14. And now help me out. What is 21 times 14? 294. There you go. And so we have the area of our rectangle. What do we still need? We got area of our circle. So our area of a circle formula is what? Pi r squared. Very good. And r is our radius. So the cool thing about this one is it does tell me my radius of the circle. So my radius is right from here to center out, which is 7. So help me out with that one. What is pi times 7 squared? 3. So 153.9. And now, what do we got to do with these two numbers? Add them together. So we do 294 plus our 153.9. And that'll give us what?
447.9.
447.9. Oh, 447. You all said it right now. We're on 0.9. And that will be inches squared. There we go. And that is answer choice 8. So kind of take a second, see what you think. 18. Oh, there we go. Slide it down a bit. That way we can see it. So 18 from our practice work yesterday has two shapes again too. So what are our two shapes?
Rectangle and a
You got rectangle and a half circle. So it's same formulas we used before. So our area for our rectangle we'll do first. So length times width. And now it's set up the same way the last one we saw. We know the length is going to be 29. But from here to here is 10, which means from here to here is going to be 10, which means from here to here is 10. So what's the whole width of the rectangle? 20. You got it. So now we're going to do 29 times 20, and what does that give us?
580.
So the area of our rectangle is 580. And now we'll do our half circle. So first thing we'll do is find the area of a whole circle. Oh, didn't click to red. There we go. So area of a circle, which is pi r squared. And now, what's the radius of our circle here? 10. So it'll be circle area is pi times 10 squared, which will be what, 314 point something? 314.1. And now that's for a whole circle. Now we got to find it for half a circle. So what do I do to find it for half the circle?
Divide it by 2.
You got it, divide it by 2. So 314.1 divided by 2 will be 107.1, because that's 0.5 will round up to 0. 157. That was my fault. I wasn't including the 14 there. There we go. So 57. Oh, come on, pen. 57.1. Oh, it says it's clicked. There we go. 57.1. Now what do I need to do with them? Add them together. So we'll take our 580 plus our 157.1, and we'll get what?
737.
You got 337.1 meters squared. Answer choice A. And we're all good to go with that one too. So any questions at 18? Alright, so for 19, we're asked to find the area again of this shape. So what are our two shapes here?
A triangle.
You got triangle and a rectangle. So, which one do we want to find the area for first? The rectangle. The rectangle for this one's really nice in that it gives us the length and the width, and because they're both 8, that means it's not just a rectangle, it's a what? It's actually a square because it's the same value for the length and the width. So 8 equals 8 times 8, and 8 times 8 is 64. Very good. Alright, now for our triangle. So our area formula for a triangle is the 1/2 base times height. And we know we need both those parts, but the base of our triangle would be here. And the height would be that part that goes up to the highest point of that triangle. So it makes that 90-degree angle for us. So what's the base? What am I going to do to find the base length? You got it. I have to add the 3 plus the 3, which is 6. And then plus the 8 here, so plus 8. So it'd be 3 plus 8, which is 11, plus 3 more, which would be 14. So that whole base would be 14 feet. Now, the height. So I'm going to kind of highlight that, guys. So the height here, we know from the tippy top to here is how far? 12. So that one's nice in that we already kind of see that that is 12 foot for us. So, area is going to be 1/2 times 14 for our base. That's the one we had to find. It gave us the height was 12. So what's 1/2 times 14 times 12? $84. Double check me.
Yes.
All right. Now we just got to add those two numbers together. So we got 64 for our rectangle plus our 84 for our triangle, and that's going to be what?
184.
148.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, feet squared. There you go. Perfect. You know how I knew that would be the answer? What is it down here? A. What was been the last 4 we've done? A. So for number 20, we still have to find our two shapes again. So what are our two shapes there?
Triangle and a half circle.
There we go. You got a triangle and a half a circle. So triangle's here. And triangle formula will be our 1/2 base times height again. And we have to find our two parts again. So what's our base going to be? 18. Now for our height. Height's a little bit different. We got our 90-degree angle there. But like we did before, I just know from here to here is 6. Which means from here to here is also 6. And from here to here is 6. So what's going to be the whole height of that triangle? 12. Because you have to add them together. And we're good. So we're going to get 1/2 times our base is 18 times our height is 12. And now what is 1/2 times 18 times 12? 108. Very good. So we got the area of our triangle. Now we got to do our circle. So it's a half circle again, but we have to find the area for the whole circle first. So whole circle area is pi r squared. And the cool thing is we already know the radius right there is going to be 6 because it goes from the center out. So pi times, oh, I forgot my a there. A equals pi times r, which is 6 squared. What is that going to give me? Pi times 6 squared. I know it's going to be close to 100, but I'm not sure where that would fall.
113.0.
One.
113.1.
So 113.1. Thank you. Round that up to the nearest tenth. Now that's for a whole circle. So what do I still need to do to that number? Divide it by 2 so it gets that half a circle. So half of a circle's area would be what? What's 113.1 divided by 2?
56.5.
So 56.1, because that 5 would round up to 0. Is it 0.05? Just 0.5?
No, I got 56.5.
Got 56 there.
Up to 0.6. There we go. Oh. And now we'll take those two numbers and add them together. So what's 108 plus 56.6? 164.6 yards squared. The closest one to that one, I guess the decimal point would be a little bit off, but that would be A as well.